Hey, oh my goodness, where did you come from? You weren't here when we did all this, but he did help me with some of it. So, welcome to BrickTsar. I'm Jabbo. That was They Might Be Bricks. Jacob, go check out his channel. Today, I was not allowed to go to my real job because it's been less than 72 hours since I had symptoms. So, I had to stay home today. So, I tried to do something productive. So, I'm going to show you how I got to this point. Now, this is what did I tell you this was? It was the Frankenstein of Lego City tables. It's got to be touched up. We got to paint it and stuff, and it's not the most level thing in the world. But yeah, I'm going to show you how I got to this point. If you lay a bunch of pieces of wood all over the place, it makes it look like you're working. So that's what we're doing today. We're trying to look like we're working. So what I'm going to be doing today, hopefully, is I've already bolted these two sections together. These are 4 foot, 32 inches by 4 feet long sections. These were previously used to hold comic books. But as I've sold them, I've been able to empty those shelves. That was years ago, by the way, not recently. And so I got more shelves I need to empty. But so I bolted them together because that's just what I want to do. I'm going to replace this section. That's 8 foot long. So this 8 foot section is going to go there. I want to put the heavier one. Since this uses 2x4s, that uses 1x4s. This was more sturdy because it had to hold comic books. So I'm going to take this section, remove it, and I'm going to lower it by about 2.5 inches or 2 inches, whatever. I have to remeasure it. This right here is 33 inches from the floor. So I'm going to lower this, but it's going to be this table instead. So I got the legs. I've already cut the legs, 32 1/4, and then this is 3/4 inch plywood here. So as long as these are flush against there, those legs will hold up, and then that will be lower. And then I want to take one of these and then make the upper shelf. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to try to do this by myself and without removing all of this stuff. I'm probably have to move those boxes because this table is going to be lower when I get done. So I got the back legs on. The front legs are going to go like this. This is going to be one of the front legs. Pretend like that is that. And what I need to do, I'm going to try to conserve the wood as best I can to get a support for the upper level going across to the wall. It's 38 inches, and this is 96 inches. So I'm going to cut 38 inches off of 2 of these, and then that should be an efficient use of the wood. And then the longer, what is it, like 58 inches, is going to go to the front of this. And there, and then it's upside down, and I'll just flip it over and put it in this area, but I got to remove this table first. So I'm going to take the legs off of this. I think these are just screwed on, so it should be just easy with the cordless drill. Yeah, I won't be using the legs. This will just be sitting on the platform that I'm going to build for it. So I got it removed. There's the legs right there. And I'm going to need to clean and vacuum. This stuff has been covered up for so long. I haven't been able to vacuum here. So I'm going to have to slide these boxes out of the way. But yeah, there's the lip in the wall. So the table is going to be the same height as that. And I might get TheyMightBeBricks to help me. We'll cut these legs down and make it the same height as well. And also, while I can access the wall, I'm going to put the support that's going to be on the wall that will hold the table, the upper level. Fortunately, I can still see where the studs are, so I'm going to just screw something right into the studs. I'll level them out after I get the table in place. This is, I may have measured it a little bit off, but I can adjust it. I can shim it up if it's not quite level. So see, these, the 2x4s go a little bit further because they're going to be in the front. This is the back here. This is the back. That's the front. So I got to flip the table around And I've marked on the wall, I think, where I need to put the support. So I need to get that attached. I need some screws. I use some, I think they're concrete nails. I don't know what they are. And I got a couple of screws in there. It's not going to be holding a tremendous amount of weight. And I may reinforce it with, because the table's going to sit on top of this. Actually, it's going to sit on top of a board on top of this. So I may reinforce the table once I get it up there. So I'm going to flip the table over all by myself. Hopefully I don't die. I will not be recording this, so if something goes wrong, it won't be recorded. But if this is the last video I ever film, you'll know what happened, except nobody will be alive to post it. I survived. It was actually a lot harder than I thought. I knocked some boxes over in the process, but this has worked out. And then, oops. I don't know if I came over quite far enough. I was just trying to use a scrap piece. I think I'll still be able to make it work. This is sagging, which I was afraid it was going to do that because that piece is heavy and it's just bolted together. So I'm going to need to reinforce it with a leg in the middle. I was going to try to avoid that. So they got that there. And then this one here is what I'm going to set the other table on top of it, and then I'll might screw a couple of screws just to hold the table to the wall. It will be it'll be that much closer to the wall than here. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. So that's the table that's going to go up here, and hopefully this will hold. Don't plan on putting a whole lot of weight, no human body weight, that's for sure. We'll go up there. It's level enough. It looks worse than, it looks like it's sagging, but it's pretty level. I know it's not the safest thing in the world. And I'm going to screw a couple of screws in there to the studs so that it won't slide out. I want to make it where I can take it down easily later. So basically it's just sitting there. Nothing's... I didn't do that board quite level enough, but it'll work. And so the next thing to do is I got to get all this junk off of this table. And I'm going to raise this table, or yeah, I think I'll raise this one up. And it'll be the same height as this top table. And then I'm going to have another table coming out from there. I hope this works. All right, now to raise this table and prepare for another one to go here but lower. So I'm going to use these two 2x4s, and these are going to be the legs. So hopefully this will work. I really hope this works. So now I got to take the legs off of this, turn it sideways, and get it up here and balance it in between here. It's going to be, yeah, I'm not going to have much play with this. So I'm going to have to, once I get it up here, this one will need to be fastened so that it doesn't slide around. I can't believe it worked. So right now it's very precarious. If you bump this, it could fall. So I'm going to need to somehow figure out how I'm going to attach this. I may need to get some little angle brackets to attach it in, just about two places on each end or something, just to keep it from sliding. But look at that! I can't believe it. And it's relatively level. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's close enough. Wow, I'm quite pleased at how this has turned out. Now, this is eye level. So this is great for model railroads. And I'm going to have those stools, little exercise steps. Hey, we got to use them for something. That's how you could reach. Look, I can almost reach the back. So standing on a stool, I'll be able to reach everything. So that is amazing. I'm very pleased. So the next thing to do is to build the table that's going to go here. I mean, Actually, I just got to use some of those or this one. It might be easier just to use this one since it's already the 8 foot long. And I got to make the legs. So this one I'll have to make the legs where it'll match up to the roughly 33 inches from the ground that lip is. I'm just so happy. And I did this all without They Might Be Bricks. He was at work and I was able to do this. And I'm very pleased. So there's minimal obstructions. I got those 2 legs, one here and one here. So, and then the back will be completely open. There's an outlet right there. And guess what I can do? I can run a wire up and I can put lights. However many lights I need to put. I might just use regular fluorescent or probably LED lights. I got to figure out if there's a little string of lights that I can put there like that, and then one under this one as well. Oh, this is going to free up so much room in the rest of the basement because we can get all the sets that are disassembled, or a lot of them, ones that are on those shelves can go in the city, and then I can have a vintage city or something somewhere. I mean, this is freeing up so much space. They Might Be Bricks. What do you think?
I like it a lot.
Did I do good?
Yeah, you did good. And this is good. He's making more progress than me.
So we got to put a light up here on this one. Get some LED.
Here.
Get the. I'd like to get LED lights that have the ultraviolet option. Mm-hmm. So, where can you get those?
You can probably find them on Amazon if you're really cheap.
Okay.
They're probably better than finding them at the store.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy how this has turned out. Now I wish I had a ceiling.
Oh, yeah. It's a 32.5 because of what you just said.
Remember, measure once, cut twice.
I come back home from work and I get back to work. This is what
It's the Frankenstein of Lego City tables. And we got more. So I got to move those boxes back there. But I'm quite pleased. Once we touch it up and paint it, and it'll be all right. It's a little crooked in places. Does that screw need to come out?
I don't know if that's a screw or not.
This one that got stripped.
It looked like someone drilled that thing. We can probably hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. So much more square footage available now.
You know what Jack Burton would say in a time
What would Jack Burton? Who's Jack Burton?
Me.
You're not Jack Burton. So I think that's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to eventually clear out the space where those containers are, move those. Table's going to go that way. May or may not. No, I'm probably not going to go that way. It'd be too crowded.
And the half pipe's going to come down like right here.
Whoosh. So, and I think we're going to leave this one the height it is, and then we'll just have to figure out if we can adjust Lego City for that. Might make a good place to put a tunnel or something to hide the seam, or a hill, something like that. But yeah, it's a big mess still down here. I should have. I took some shortcuts, which included using the skill saw inside the house, so there's sawdust everywhere, including on my They Might Be Giants stuff. Boy, I know this is not straight; it's crooked, but I think it's going to work.
And when you paint it, it won't look that bad.
Yeah, we're going to paint the supports. We're going to paint this black. I think I'll paint the front of the tables. We'll paint that black, so I got to go get some black paint. I got to get some angle brackets to hold this. It's kind of, I don't think it's going anywhere, but just
in case.
Yeah.
Better be safe than come down here and be like Legos all over the floor.
And then we're going to put the brown, what is that board called that we bought?
It's like melamine. It's like, I don't know what it's
thin, really thin melamine. So that'll hide some of the seams when we do that. Or it'll make it a smoother transition over some of my uneven cutting. But I'm quite pleased. I got so much more room. And I had it was a suggestion from David Huff. he was saying, you know, perhaps you could have a portion of the basement that's can be like a revolving display where you change it out and it's different things. I thought I might do that with the top. This might be the top, and eventually what I want to do is have it where it can go all the way around on the upper level. Maybe not as wide as this, but don't have something go whoop whoop.
And I can't wait to build Flint's arcade.
Yeah. So as soon as we get all this debris out of the way, and get the melamine or whatever that is, melamine, we can start building. So yes, it's a mess down here, but this was a rather productive day. I feel good about what we've done, and yeah. Anyway, that's my day. Does it look stupid me holding this?
I don't know. It'll be fine. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Today's video is brought to you by They Might Be Giants, IFC, Instant Fan Club, from 2016. I've been supporting my favorite band that way for I don't want to say it, a long time. Anyway, see you guys in the next video, and I'll have a different shirt tomorrow.